Welcome back to the FlipNerd.com REI Classroom, where experts from across the real estate investing industry teach you quick lessons to take your business to the next level. And now, let's meet today's expert host.
Hi, I'm Kevin Ortner, CEO of Renters Warehouse, and I'll be your host today for REI Classroom. We're going to talk a bit about getting to know your renters.
If you're an active real estate investor already doing deals and looking to double or triple your business, you should consider joining the Investor Fuel Real Estate Investor Mastermind. We're a small group of investors that share our best practices, tips, and tricks with one another in an effort to all win. We limit our membership to only 1 to 2 members per market, so everyone shares their knowledge, tips, and tricks openly and honestly. Our members include some buying 1 to 2 houses a month, up to some of the most respected investors and leaders in the real estate investing industry, some of which have personally done over 1,000 deals. If you'd like to be considered for our invitation-only world-class mastermind, please visit investorfuel.com to request your personal invitation. Our next meeting is coming up quickly. Go to investorfuel.com now to learn more.
The world's changing, and that means the real estate market's changing, and so are the people who rent. I like to say we're living in a renter nation. More people are renting today than ever before, and from across all demographics and generations. Interesting note is even in this great real estate market, or good real estate market depending on where you live, home ownership rates continue to decline. In fact, a US Census Bureau recent report from a couple months ago showed home ownership rates at a 50-year low. Yet properties are flying off the shelves. What does this mean? It means that these properties are being bought by investors to rent. And we have ever-growing renter pool of very changing dynamics and demographics. Let's start with the Millennial and the Gen Xers. These are the folks just coming out of high school or maybe just coming out of college and starting their careers, and they have a different view on real estate than many of their parents and grandparents did. The old American dream was to graduate from college, get married, get a job, have 2.6 kids and a car in the driveway, and own a house. Today, owning a house doesn't mean the same to this new generation coming up. Part of it is psychological. They watch their parents go through a real estate downturn, and many of them have their equity and family wealth evaporate overnight. But it's also a lifestyle choice. Millennials and the Gen X generation want to be more mobile. They want to be more flexible. We're living in a microeconomy in the day of Uber, Airbnb, and apps. And we might want to live in Minneapolis today and move to Seattle in 6 months or 12 months for a job and relocate yet again and just don't want to be tied down. Want to have that freedom and the ability to save money so that they put themselves in a better financial position when they do buy a home. So the attitudes are very different. A lot of focus on renters today are around this group of millennials and Gen Xers. However, it's interesting that baby boomers are actually seeing the highest renter growth rate of all demographics. So we're seeing more and more people in retirement choose to rent rather than own. A lot of them are selling their home, taking that equity and using it for other activities in the retirement or financing the retirement in a different way, not having to worry about maintenance and upkeep of a property, and choosing to rent instead. Great renter demographics and a great renter pool with very secure income, very responsible lifestyles and living choices. So fantastic people to rent properties to. The key is for, as an investor, is to know your target demographic, who's going to rent that property, and also understand that today and maybe for the next decade is going to be a fantastic time to continue to own these rental properties. The larger renter pool is going to continue to push prices up, and it's up to you as a real estate investor to understand your focus. If you're going to be renting to the millennials and Gen Xers or target those groups, you want to have properties that are close to amenities where they can walking distance. You want to have technologically advanced homes. Many homes today have Bluetooth capabilities where you can open and close garage doors, turn on and off lights, adjust the thermostat. These things are attractive to that type of demographic. And you're obviously going to have maybe a bit of a different focus in your home if you're really gearing your rental properties towards that baby boomer or growing family type of renter as well. So the key is to know your demographic of who in your area, in your communities are renting properties, how you're going to be able to market to them, and how you're going to be able to make your property more valuable to them. But also understand that we're in a changing demographics across the country, and our renter pool continues to grow, which is going to be good for real estate investment for the long term. That's it for today on REI Classroom. We'll see you next time.
If you're an active real estate investor already doing deals and looking to double or triple your business, you should consider joining the Investor Fuel Real Estate Investor Mastermind. We're a small group of investors that share our best practices, tips, and tricks with one another in an effort to all win. Real estate investing can be a lonely business for successful real estate investors, but it doesn't have to be. Investor Fuel members meet 4 times a year, but we talk to each other 365 days a year, and we focus on improving the profitability of our businesses, improving the quality of our lives. That's why we do this, right? And making an impact on those around us so we can truly leave a legacy. We limit our membership to only 1 to 2 members per market, so everyone shares their knowledge, tips, and tricks openly and honestly. Our members include some buying 1 to 2 houses a month, up to some of the most respected investors and leaders in the real estate investing industry, some of which have personally done over 1,000 deals. If you'd like to be considered for our invitation-only world-class mastermind, please visit investorfuel.com to request your personal invitation. Our next meeting is coming up quickly. Go to investorfuel.com now to learn more. Please note, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in this program do not necessarily reflect those of flipnerd.com or any of its partners, advertisers, or affiliates. Please consult professionals before making any investment or tax decisions, as real estate investing can be risky. Are you a member yet of flipnerd.com, the hottest real estate investing social community online? If not, you can join for free in less than 30 seconds and get access to hundreds of off-market deals, vendors in your market to help you in your business. And you can start networking with thousands of other investors just like you. Get your free account now at flipnerd.com. Please check out the Flipnerd family of real estate investing shows, where you can access hundreds of expert interviews, quick tips, and lessons from leaders across the real estate investing industry. They're available at flipnerd.com/shows, or simply search for Flipnerd in the iTunes store.